Hey guys, it's Amber and I'm getting ready to work on day 27. So I have another pretty simple day here that I printed out a photo of. Added my journaling right on there just to make it simpler because there's so much going on in the photo. I did consider putting a slit up here and putting a tag inside with like the recipe that I'm using, but I think I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grab one of these cards that came in a kit a few years ago. I think this was in a December daily kit. I'm kind of just using it as a template here. And I'm going to do what I've done a few times in this album. And I'm going to cut this plaid paper out. But I think it's going to be too bold down there by itself. So I'm planning to dull it a little bit with a piece of vellum and stitch around both. And then I'm going to put my number on top of that. So I'm actually considering spelling out 27 instead of using the letters 27. I could use these, but they're really tiny for a number on such a big photo. Or, you know, I even thought about spelling it out here across the top, but I thought I'd play with this instead. But yeah, the star wouldn't be here, so I think I have enough room to spell out 27. I can move this up a little bit more. I was trying not to, like, I don't want the whole thing that's covering too much of the photo, but maybe somewhere right around here would be good. And I think that that'll look cute. I'm only planning to stitch around the circle. I don't think I'm going to do it along the edge because I think that's going to make the vellum pucker, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then the other thing, I don't want it just to be straight square. I kind of want it to be on the same angle as the pumpkin. So I think I'm going to cut a piece out this way and then I'll trim off what I have left. So let's get started. Okay guys, so step one is just getting my little card set up here. So like I said, I cut it on the angle so that the plaid's going the same direction as the one in the pumpkin in the background. I just thought that would look better to the eye. So I'm using some paper clips and just trimming around the circle at full size, just to keep things easy, knowing that I can trim down later. And there's a tiny little bit of an edge across the top, so I'm actually going to retrim a little bit more off before I attach the vellum. It just looked a little, it needed to look a little cleaner the way the lines were laying. So I'm going to take care of that, and then I'm going to put the vellum on. So I have them on the top and bottom there, and then I just remove them as I'm stitching around. I went pretty slow. This is actually sped up, so you can see how slow I'm really going, but I just wanted to show you what that looked like. And then you can see a little close-up. My lines came out really nice and straight, so I didn't have to go over it a couple times with messy stitching like I had other times in the album, so that was nice. So I'm just trimming it out here on my Enlarged Making Memories trimmer. And I just wanted to get the holes punched so I could make sure that everything looked good and nice and centered. And before I did that, I just wanted to confirm that the holes were going on the left-hand side. I had justified my journaling that way, knowing it would go around the holes, but I just wanted to be sure. So now I'm just cutting off the edge of the vellum from the underside so to get a nice, the scissors just kind of glide along the edge of the paper, so it's a nice clean cut. And I haven't cut the bottom off yet, if you'll notice. I'm not going to do that until it's attached down. So it's hard to see there, but I put a little piece of tape along the bottom of the photo where the circle's going to go. Then I punch the holes, and now I'm adding tape to the top of the circle. This way I don't have to worry about trying to line it up because the bottom's getting cut off. I find that's pretty simple. So there you can see I was kind of counting on my fingers. I knew 7 had 5 letters. I was double checking how many 20 had. And then so I start with the middle little letter first. And I hate to make you watch all of these, but I like using the paper piercer is really helpful because it keeps my stickers from getting all over the place. I can see where they need to be aligned to. And as you can see, I kind of didn't really have to move too many, which is nice. So I peeled off all the sticky paper. Now I'm attaching everything down, and then I will just cut off the bottom with scissors. And then I wanted to put a little something else in the left-hand corner. So I dug through my die cuts and I found one that says "All Treats, No Tricks" that I thought was really cute. It's a lighter color orange than I wanted,
I really liked that beautiful with the arrow, but this one had a better sentiment. So I'll share a live look in just a moment.
Okay guys, all done with my page. I really love how it came out. I added a little piece of ephemera here from one of these Simple Stories Happy Haunting sets. I think this one. And then I added a black pumpkin here just to kind of help represent, you know, like all the black and white and Oreos from this Hey Pumpkin set. I thought about an orange one, but these are really, really bright, and all the other oranges kind of clashed. I also thought about this little tombstone here because of all the little tombstones in my cemetery Oreo dessert, but I thought that the pumpkin worked well. So really happy with how it came out. Love the way the photo came out too. I had fun kind of staging my little pumpkins behind it, and nice and simple, and we'll be moving on for the next 4 days. So I will see you for day 28 soon. Thanks again.